Start by standing with your feet shoulder width apart and your arms at your sides. Lower into a mini squat position by bending your knees and pushing your hips back, keeping your chest up and your back straight. From the squat position, explode upwards into a small jump, lifting both feet off the ground simultaneously. Rest time. Start by standing with your feet hip width apart. Lower your body into a squat position by bending your knees and pushing your hips back, keeping your chest up and your back straight. While maintaining the squat position, take a step to the side with your right foot and tap it lightly on the ground. Return to the starting position and repeat the movement on the opposite side, stepping to the left and tapping your left foot. Rest time. Lift one foot and twist your torso to touch the opposite ankle with your hand. Return to the starting position and repeat on the other side. Rest time. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Perform a half squat by bending your knees and pushing your hips back. From this position, punch each time with one arm. Rest time. Start by standing with your feet wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointed slightly outward. Shift your weight to one side and bend your knee, lowering your body down into a deep squat on that side while keeping the other leg straight and the foot flat on the ground. Repeat the movement on the opposite side, shifting your weight to the other leg and performing a squat. Rest time. Start by standing with your feet wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointed slightly outward. Lower your body into a deep squat position by bending your knees and lowering your hips toward the ground while keeping your back straight and chest up. Aim to lower your hips until your thighs are parallel to the ground or as low as your flexibility allows, while keeping your knees aligned with your toes. Rest time. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart or slightly wider, toes pointed slightly outward. Keeping your chest up and your back straight, lower your body by bending your knees and hips, as if you are sitting back into a chair. Lower yourself until your thighs are parallel to the ground or as close as comfortable. Ensure that your knees do not extend beyond your toes and that your heels remain flat on the ground. Rest time. Begin by standing with your feet shoulder width apart. Lower into a squat by bending your knees and pushing your hips back while keeping your chest upright. As you come up from the squat, bring one knee toward your opposite elbow, aiming to touch with your forearm. Return to the starting position and repeat the movement. Rest time. Begin in a split stance, with one foot forward and the other foot extended back behind you. Lower into a lunge position, then explosively jump up into the air, switching the position of your legs mid-air. As you land, twist your torso towards the side of the forward leg while simultaneously performing a rowing motion with your arms, mimicking the movement of rowing a boat. Rest time. Start in a standing position with your feet shoulder width apart and your arms at your sides. Bend your knees and lower your body into a squat position, keeping your chest up and your back straight. As you lower into the squat, reach your hands down towards the ground and touch the floor with both hands, resembling a touchdown position. From the squat position, explosively jump into the air as high as you can. Rest time. Start standing with feet shoulder width apart. Lower into a squat, then explosively extend hips, knees, and ankles to jump as high as possible. Swing arms upward for momentum and height. Reach towards the sky at the peak of the jump. Land softly, bending knees to absorb impact, and immediately lower back into a squat to repeat. Rest time. Start by standing with your feet hip width apart and your arms at your sides. Lift your right foot off the ground and take a large step backward, placing it behind you. Next, bring your knee up towards your chest, performing a crunch motion. Repeat the movement on the opposite side. Congratulations, you have completed the workout.